here tonight. We also got some of our heavy hitters here. Of course, we got Goblin, we got Epic Gabriel, we got Beast Mode Paul. You know, they're gunning for #1 spot tonight. We're going to see if, you know, right now that we're going to get ready to our first round right now. And speaking of, it's going to be Epic Gabriel, of course, against Danny248.
And, of course, with this matchup here, Epic Gabriel is one of our regulars here, one of the best in Florida so far, considered in Central Florida to be #1 based on the Central Florida Power Rankings. And Danny248 being a newcomer on the block here, his first time here at ATKO.
We love to see some of the newcomers here at Arcade Time Knockout, folks. You know, we're getting a lot of the word around that we're getting a lot of people trying to, you know, get more and more attention, especially with, of course, Arcade Time Knockout being that platform, bringing up all of our newcomers here tonight. And, of course, seeing, of course, Danny248 going against one of the best raw players here in Central Florida. We're going to see how it will fare for Danny248. So right now we're getting ready for our first matchup, folks. But anyone here that want to see any of the matches, so for Smash Ultimate, it's going to be on Hungry Box's YouTube channel, and for Smash Melee, it's going to be on Hungry Box's Twitch channel. So those are the two channels you get to see both games tonight.
Of course, a lot of Smash action between both of the tournaments here. Again, like Shadow Ninja mentioned, if you'd like to check out the Melee stream, head over to twitch.tv/hungrybox for the action. For right now, it looks like we are going to get our first matchup here. It is going to be Wolf versus Ryu.
And we see that, of course, Epic Gabriel loves to, you know, use certain characters. Of course, you know, using Rob, but he likes to play around with Ryu. But here we go, folks. So we're starting off our match already with Danny getting the first hit, but already got 39% courtesy of Ryu's Shoryuken.
Of course, that Shoryuken is very, very powerful. One of the best parts of Ryu's kit, and you can just go into it off so many different things in his moveset.
And it looks like Danny248 is already at 95%. All right, this is with the side beat, and ends up getting Shoryuken in lost as stock.
Very quick show you there. Of course, that very powerful up B shown off on display.
All right, nice up smash from Danny248, but it's not enough to take a stock from Epic Gabriel. Epic Gabriel, of course, responds with some, of course, good combos in from Ryu. Using some good keep away. Tried to use the focus to try to hit some, but, of course, it causes Danny to lose another stock.
Very good play there by Epic Gabriel, especially using that down B counter move as a nice edge guarding tool. Made it so Danny had to go underneath the stage, but went too low to recover.
Yes. All right, and Epic Gabriel, of course, starting off with another down tilt. Doken. All right, uses the focus to get back. Ends up getting a stock loss from that side smash. All right, now let's see if Epic Gabriel can respond from that. All right, he's trying to set up somewhat of a kill. Ooh. All right, got out and, of course, got back on stage. And it hits the 1-2 Shoryuken to take the first match.
Of course, with Ryu, we see this in many of those players. They just have an innate sense of using all the moves in the kit and how they can quickly combo into other moves. That down tilt can just easily go right into the Shoryu, as Epic Gabriel showed us, and he will take game 1 here in this set.
Now it looks like now Epic Gabriel is switching it to Donkey Kong. Like I said, folks, Epic Gabriel would love to use different characters depending on his mood. Right now, he's feeling comfy right now, so he's just going to go ahead and just play Donkey Kong. And, of course, Danny decided to switch to Fox as well.
Feels a little weird seeing Epic Gabriel, of all people, playing Donkey Kong, because we usually see him go Kazuya or Rob in most scenarios, but right now he's just feeling like he's going to have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, and so far he is. But right now he's, getting a little too comfortable right now because he's already at 47% and now at 66%, so Danny's up in the lead. But of course he gets grabbed by it. Misses with the up tilt. Hits the back air. Another back air for good measure. And then, of course, another back air hits. Oh, but Epic Gabriel ends up getting hit by the up special. But he also hits an up smash, up special as well.
That was a crazy set of interactions.
Yeah.
Of course, Epic Gabriel just holding onto that ledge very much so, but then Danny finding his way to get onto the stage, but still Gabriel turned it back around and turned it into a kill.
Yeah. All right, and of course another grab with a side air, but Epic Gabriel loses a stock.
Again, edge guarding there by Danny248, just realizing the situation,
Yeah.
doing it again.
Oh, hits the down B, but it doesn't, of course, get a good meteor smash out of it. All right, Danny misses the side smash attempt. Nice neutral from Epic Gabriel. Nice back air hit from Epic Gabriel. Oh, he misses with the down air. All right, but he's just trying to bait in Danny to try to at least come in so he can get some, of course, extra hits in. But Danny, relentless to not give up.
But Epic Gabriel as well, being relentless and staying on stage here, even with that heavyweight. It's going to be a little bit harder for Danny to try and knock off Donkey Kong here.
Yeah, and one hit could just take a stock from Danny. Now Epic Gabriel is at set point. All right, he was just holding on just to, see if he push a button. Nice tilt from Epic Gabriel. Danny hits the side smash, but it doesn't kill yet. All right, hits the fire. Nice back air from Epic Gabriel. And hits the punch and takes the set. And Epic Gabriel heads on to the next round.
Nice maneuvers there by Epic Gabriel, of course, being able to maneuver around Fox and his agility, using all of the strengths of DK, especially with the cargo throw. We saw it multiple times throughout the match. And on top of that, just playing the edge guarding game extremely well. But good and valiant effort by Danny248 in that matchup. Epic Gabriel moves on to winners round 3 off that.
Yes, everyone. And just like you just saw earlier, Epic Gabriel was just, enjoying himself. But we got other matches coming up as well.